Hi there, Alyssa here. Hi there. I hope the volume's okay. Anyhow, this is Alyssa Ariel, and my hair is all wet because I just got out of the wonderful swimming pool and the sauna, and I just wanted to do a quick live because something popped into my head when I was in the swimming pool. I'm just kind of lazily floating there. And that's kind of like my meditation, my therapy, being able to just float and feel myself being supported. That's one of the ways that I feel supported by water. I just love it. So, anyway, it popped into my head, before I even got into that pool, I was like, oh wow, I could go in the pool, I could go in the workout room and get a good workout. I could go into the sauna. Um, I just have all these choices. And I thought, wow, which one do I want to do first? So when I was in the pool and the water was just so nice and not real warm, but it was warm enough. It was pretty nice, and the thought came into my mind: wouldn't it be great if we could all like? I just want my biggest choices in life to be: do I go into the swimming pool, the sauna, or the jacuzzi, or the workout room? Which I want. If that could be like the biggest freaking decision that I have to make in my day, that's what I want my life to look like. And I want it for everyone. I want it for you as well. I believe that all of us have the right to be rich because let's face it, it takes money in the world that we live in. And so the thought came into my mind. The truth of the matter is, if you had no resistance whatsoever about living your dream life, whatever it is for you, because maybe the sauna, the swimming pool, maybe that means nothing to you. I don't know. But whatever that looks like for you, whether it's going skiing up in the Alps, whatever that looks like, your dream life, if you're not already living it, then one thing that is totally apparent is that you have resistance to doing that. You're not really fully choosing it. We live in an abundant world. There's plenty to go around. So if you're not experiencing that abundance in every single area of your life, and you're not really having the life that you want, your dream life, it just means that you have resistance to it. It means that you are not completely congruent energetically with having it all and having it right now. So I thought that I would do this, guide you through this quick, well, it's normally doesn't go this quickly, but I'm going to try to make it quick for the purposes of this live. Um, this exercise, it's really a visualization, and I'm going to guide you through it because I want you to see and see without a doubt exactly why you're not choosing this. And I can tell you right off the bat that for us as humans, usually the most basic reason that we are not congruent with having our goals, with having our dream life, is because at a real basic level, something about that feels really unsafe. And if something feels unsafe for whatever reason, you simply will not choose it. You'll come up with excuses. You'll say, oh, but I can't because I got to work this job that I hate. I have to do this and I have to. You know, people who say, I have to go to this job that I hate. I have to do this. I have to do that. In a sense, they you're really being irresponsible, because what that is saying is, I really don't have a choice. I'm not the creator of my life. Therefore, everybody else out there is controlling my life, and they're controlling the choices that I get to make. But I want to show you what's really going on behind the scenes. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a nice deep breath, get comfortable. What I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to imagine that you're already living your dream life. Whatever that is for you, you're already living it. And I want you to imagine that you're driving up to your childhood home. And your parents are there. Maybe you've even got grandparents there. Family members, just put them all in the room. It's your imagination. You can create anything you want here. And while we're at it, why don't we throw in some, I don't know, maybe some work colleagues, if you have a best friend, or some friends that you've known, especially ones you've known since childhood, or you've known them for a long, long time. And I want you to just imagine you drive up, you pull in the driveway in your beautiful late model Mercedes, or maybe it's even a Maybach, Mercedes Maybach, and it's complete with, you've got your own chauffeur. The chauffeur is like opening your back door to let you out. And just imagine, they're all kind of peeking out the window because they saw you pull in. And just imagine you're walking up to that house. And you walk in, and there's your family. And they're happy to see you. And but just notice the looks on their faces when they ask you, well, what have you been doing? What's been going on? We haven't seen you in a while. And I want you to just imagine that you're telling them, oh my goodness, I have this, my life is so wonderful now. I have created my dream life. My life is just everything I've ever dreamed. I go get massages a couple of times a week. I go get my hair done whenever I feel like it. I get my nails, pedicure, manicure, all this stuff. And I just have my dream job or my dream work. Maybe, I have my own business. I travel the world whenever I feel like it. I go to these beautiful, exotic places. I stay in all the best accommodations. And I want you to just look at all these people. Your mom, your dad, maybe a step-parent. Just look at their faces. Look at the faces of everyone there. Maybe you got some grandparents. It doesn't matter if they're deceased, Just put them there in the picture. How are they looking at you? Maybe jobs that they hate. I want you to look at them in the face while you're telling them that you're earning, $20,000 US a month, or 30,000 or 50,000, and telling them that it doesn't even feel like work because you just love what you do so much. And I've done this same exact exercise with clients. Oh, my mother just turned her back on me. I hear that a lot. Or, they're looking at me with disgust. And when you look at the expressions on their faces, what are they saying to you, or what are they thinking, right? Because you kind of know what they're thinking, right? Maybe they're thinking, what a waste of money, that you get all these massages and you get all these wonderful treatments and you're flying all over the world. How are they looking at you? What do you perceive them to be thinking right now? Because they're your parents, you can tell by the look on their face, right? And that, my friend, is the reason why you are not choosing to be rich. Even though it is your right to be rich, I believe we all have that right. Nobody else is more entitled to being rich, to having wealth and keeping wealth. Nobody else is any more entitled to that than you are. You may have had some experiences in your life that made you feel otherwise. You may have come from a family where, your mom and your dad maybe um, didn't have a lot of money, had to work super, super hard for a living. And there you are showing up at their house, your childhood home, the home that they struggle to provide for you. And there you are telling them how you go and get massages and how you're traveling all over the world. And, your biggest decision in life is whether to go in the swimming pool or the sauna or the jacuzzi. Does that feel loyal to your family? Does that feel good to say that to them? You've got to realize, yeah, that's the reason why you won't choose it. Because, we have vows that we've made. And one main vow that I think all of us has, and it's going to show up in different ways, but the main one vow, which is a first chakra vow. This first chakra really refers to your body and your family, your tribe. And if you get kicked out of your tribe, and this is still this way in some civilizations, you get kicked out of your tribe, you're dead. So we have it built into our DNA that you must be loyal to the tribe, to your family. And I want to ask you, as you look at that picture and you see how they're looking at you and you're just going on and they see the car, they see, whatever kind of car you drove up with, they know what you're driving. The secret is out. And you might say to me, well, that would I would never say that. I would never talk like that. It would be like boasting. But you see, that's why I had you do it in the picture. Because in truth, you would never boast about that kind of stuff. You don't do it to be boastful. But then again, think about this. If you really had your dream life, would you want to have to hide it from your family? Like it's something to be ashamed of? Because that's the feeling that it brings up. It's shame. It's shame that blocks you from having the life of your dream. That's shameful because I don't want my mom to feel bad. I don't want my dad to feel bad. I don't want my sibling, my brothers, my sisters to feel bad. I don't want to outshine them. I don't want to make them feel like they did it all wrong. And this is why you won't choose to be rich. You won't choose it. But there are ways to clear out all of this resistance. There are ways to neutralize all of this, to get all of this resistance out of the way so that you can live the life of your dreams. there are ways to reprogram your subconscious mind so that we can actually erase all of the things that you learned about wealth and about having wealth and money, all of the beliefs that your parents had about money and what it does to people, right? A lot of us believe that if we had money, it would change us in a really bad way. I believe, though, the opposite is true. I believe, like, owning your right to have wealth and money. Wealth is more, to me, money and wealth is like an energy that just magnifies the person that you are today. If you had, like, if you just allowed yourself to be rich, if you just allowed yourself to have the life of your dreams, it's just going to magnify the person that you already are. So if you're already a good person, if you're already a cool person, it's not going to be a problem. You're just going to have way more ways to help everybody else because now you have the financial wherewithal to do it in a way that is not going to drain you at all because you have an overflow. And that's where we really need to start giving from. We need to start giving from our overflow rather than, giving and doing all over the place and just exhausting ourselves and finally having to get sick because it's the only way that we can say no is by allowing our bodies to do it for us, basically. And that's pretty sad. So I just wanted to do this quick live stream. Okay, we're at 17 minutes now. And I hope that this has shown you something that maybe you haven't really been willing to look at before. That it's actually showing you where you're blocking yourself. And I will have more coming up. Watch for future videos. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do. Because, and also please hit the bell if you want to maybe participate on a live stream sometime in the future. Okay, so until the next time, I hope that helped you.